Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Kidd. I am a business and success coach for the busy mompreneur. I teach moms how to start, run, and scale their online businesses while being present in their kids' lives. Isn't he cute? I don't know why I've started my videos like that. I just love that kid. Anyway, this week, oh wait, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that. Click subscribe. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you want to hear. You are not going to see a bunch of mashed up videos on this channel. There's not cut screens and fancy things. I am a one shot, one take, one hit wonder. All right, maybe not a one hit wonder. But I am not all into video editing. So if you see imperfections, it's totally me. But guess what? I am a mompreneur. It happens. Imperfections are the foundation of my life. And if you are waiting for everything to be perfect before you dive in, you're going to miss your opportunity. The ship will have sailed. So just know that it is okay to make mistakes and you can still be very successful. So today, I really want to talk about something that people come to me all the time and ask. It's so fun to talk about actually because I've been an entrepreneur now for oh Lord, a long time. Almost 16 years. Almost 16 years. I actually got my start in the health and fitness world. Have been a certified personal trainer now for just shy of 16 years. I started my freshman year of college. You had to be 18, so yes, that tells you how old I am. But I have been a certified personal trainer for almost 16 years. I don't actively practice anymore. I do still hold my certification just because that's a passion of mine. I love doing it. I also am a certified ESL teacher. I love teaching. Both not my primary incomes. I am a business coach. That is my job. It's what I love doing. But those are kind of like my hobbies. So I have been an entrepreneur now for almost 16 years. But only 4 of those years have I been a mompreneur. And boy, is it a totally different bowl of wax or whatever you want to call it. So one of the biggest questions that I get all the time from moms who come to me and they're like, oh, I think I really want to start a business, but how do I make time to run a business? Seriously, if that's something that you're thinking about right now, you're not alone. It goes through all of our minds when we're like, okay, we're ready to start a business. Yikes, I'm a mom. I have a household to care for. I have to shut up my kids left and right. I have to support my husband or my wife, and I have to make and drive to appointments. I have to make meals. I volunteer. I have to squeeze in a shower. Maybe. How am I going to fit building a business into my life? How am I going to make that happen, right? So when I look back on when I started my first successful online business, which was about 9 years ago, wildly successful, loved it to pieces while I wasn't a mom. I laugh at myself now because I used to think I was so busy. Mom, let me tell you, I was like, oh my God, I don't have time for that. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I'm doing this. Oh my God, I'm so busy. I got like 10 hours of sleep at night. Those were the days. Right? Do you feel like punching me in the face? I know. I didn't have kids though. I wasn't a mompreneur. It's so much time. I wasted so much time. Don't get me wrong. I got my business done. It grew like crazy, but it wasn't on a schedule. I didn't have a restricted schedule that I had to follow. I was child free. I could do whatever I wanted when I wanted. Then the kid came along and I got this crazy idea to start a brand new business. Hello, here I am today. I wanted to start it from scratch. I wanted to stop doing what it is I was doing, making a good amount of money, and give it all up to start again with a business. I had no idea what I was in for. In all honesty, I had no idea what it was going to take to build a business while raising a kid. And if you followed me for a little bit of time, you know that I am an overly involved mom, like completely hands-on. Feel free to call me a little bit of a helicopter mom. I'm not hovering, but I'm really close. I'm like an arm and a half's distance away. But I made it happen. And it's possible. I have tons of clients who have done the same thing without losing their mind. You're not going to lose your mind, I promise. Being a mom does not mean that you can't start a business, or a successful one at that. It means you're going to have to sit down. It means you're not going to be able to sit down and knock out 8 hours of work in one stint, but there are going to be really good windows of time that you can accomplish anything that you want. Truly, it is a matter of finding time in your day to make things happen, which is what we're going to talk about. How do you make time to run a business? So when I'm asked that infamous question, how do you make time to run a business? I simply reply, I run my business in 20 minutes to an hour pockets of time. Right now is, I'm air quoting, nap time, which is when I will do any one-on-one calls that I have or any video recordings, that I have to do because it's a little bit more quiet. Now my kiddo's 4. Nap time isn't required time, but quiet time is required. He's in there right now with a book. He's hanging out. He's chilling. He's decompressing from everything that we've done for the day. Just like sometimes you need to get away and take a rest, take 15, 20 minutes. He needs to do the same. Just because they're kids and they've got a ton of energy doesn't mean that they don't need time to themselves. So for me, my hustle period is while he's air quote napping. Other times, I work in pockets of 20 minutes. So before the kiddo wakes up, I review what needs to be done. I go through my checklist. I check out my planner, see what I've got going on for the day. During nap time or rest times, which vary these days, because again, he's 4. He's a big boy. I schedule calls or interviews, or I record videos. And sometimes I get work done after bedtime, which I will say is very rare that I do anything after bedtime, because honestly, I'm exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed, or that's when my husband needs some me time, or we're just hanging out watching a video. So my purpose for running my own business has always been so that I could be home and present in my family's life, not so that I could be attached and strapped to my laptop or to my phone or to my tablet. If you want to run your own business, it doesn't have to be rocket science. Okay, let me repeat that. Running your own business does not have to be rocket science. It's merely a matter of finding time in your day to accomplish the tasks moving forward. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. There's this book that I would love for you to check out. It's called The 80-20 Principle, The Secret to Achieving More with Less. I'll link it below, so don't fear. You don't have to remember it. I'll put it in the comment or the description below. This book can really help you understand balancing time. You don't have to live it, breathe it. It's not like the Miracle Morning where it's like, you gotta get up and do all this stuff before the world wakes up. There's something to that. Not if you're a mom, though. But you're a mom, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that you've got a ton of laundry to do. You've got toys to pick up, dishes to do, meals to make, kids to chase, play with. The list goes on. It's a long, long list. You're tired. I get it. Well, let me just tell you that everything you're doing during your day is important. Okay? But everything that you're doing during your day is also not important. I know, it's harsh. It's really harsh, but hear me out, okay? It's the truth. Not everything that you do during your day is important or necessary. I can feel your eyes, okay? Just pay attention. A lot of my clients will come to me and tell me that their days are so jam-packed, there's literally no wiggle room. I even have a girlfriend who comes to me all the time and she's like, I just can't find another second in my day. I'm so stressed out. The kids just are blah, 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 and I have this and I have this and this and this and this and this, and then I don't have anything to do and I want to do this. I just don't have any time. And I looked at her one day, or I said to her one day, I was like, you just have to find what you're wasting time doing and eliminate it. And she's like, whatever, I'm not wasting my time. Like 5 days later, she comes back and she's humbled. And I don't do this to make you mad. You really are wasting a lot of time during your day. And she's like, look, I downloaded your workbook. I went through your workbook. And this is a really close friend of mine. I don't talk business with a lot of my friends. They know what I do. They respect what I do, but not necessarily needing what I do. They usually come around. But anyway, she downloaded my workbook, which I will link below. Finding time in your day. I will link it below. Again, you don't have to remember it. And I don't know how to do the fancy links that pop up on YouTube. So if you do know how to do those and it doesn't require a whole lot of editing, feel free to message me at my Facebook page or comment below. And you're like, hey, I can help. That would be totally cool, because that would be awesome if I could just be like, here, click here. Yeah, we should connect. But she came to me and she was really humbled. She was like, look, I just wanted to punch you in your face because you told me I was wasting time. And I know I'm not wasting time because, but then I really sat down and I did your workbook and I realized I was wasting hours of my day. Now, I don't come to this in a place of high and mighty, I know best. No, I was the same way. I was the exact same way. When I first started this business as a mompreneur, I was just like losing my mind. What am I doing? How am I going to make this happen? I was so stressed out. I'm not saying skip kid time. I'm not. That is the most important part of being a mompreneur, is being present for your kids. That's the number one thing to do. But I can tell you there's things that you got to cut out. Again, not saying ignore your kids, not saying ignore your spouse. I'm saying cut out the fluff. Personally, I had to cut out fluff. And this is where this workbook comes from. Finding time in your day. I will, again, link it below. It will change your life. I promise. I promise. And it's super quick and easy to do. It's going to give you an entire week's worth of look back. This is what's going on. And you're going to be like, oh my God, let's see what I'm doing wrong. But I did this for myself. And I do this periodically. Every couple of weeks, I have to check in with myself. Where am I wasting time? Personally, I had to cut down on the amount of times that I was doing my dishes every day. Can you feel it? Can you feel the stress? Can you feel the stress? I had dishes in my sink. And it was stressing me out, so I got up and I did them. But that was 15 or 20 minutes a day. I know, 20 minutes on dishes. I like to really scrub my stuff. 20 minutes a day cleaning dishes. I did not have to pick up my kids' toys after every single play session. He now picks up, or he has picked up his own toys for probably 2.5 years, since basically he could walk. Before he takes his quiet time and before he goes to bed each night, he is required to put away his own toys. If he needs help, of course I'll help him. But I didn't have to pick up after every time he left a room. There would be toys in rooms and I had to learn to leave them be because he wasn't done with them. He was going to come back and pull them out anyway. It's addicting for me to have a clean house. But I didn't have to pick them up. What else did I cut? I did not have to get on social media a million times a day. I don't know where my phone is. I'll show you. I don't even have, here, go away email. I don't even have Facebook on my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I don't have Instagram on my phone. This blue thing is Trello. I don't have it on my phone because I don't want to be tempted because I am a scroller. So a lot of times it was for business. I was in business groups. I was talking to people, but I didn't need to be. I have set hours now. My screen time was like 5.5 hours a day. I mean, like, come on. Granted, a lot of that was before the kid woke up and after the kid woke up or at nap time. But still, those are 5 hours that I could have been doing something else with. 5 hours. Check your screen time. I guarantee it's up there. So when you cut out the extra fluff, you have time during your day to dedicate to start running your business successfully. You can start deciding what you want to do. You can start creating and making connections. You can create content. Content is key to your business. You can build a website. Yeah, my website is all mine. Go check it out at homeentrepreneur.com. I built it myself. Crazy. I don't recommend it. But you can. You can write your book. I wrote a book this year. I'll link that below if you're interested. It has nothing to do with business, but it's a passion project of mine. You can network. You can chat with clients. You can do so much. Okay, so when you cut out the fluff, when you schedule your day in those free pockets of time that you then find, you've got tons of time to build a business. So if you really want to start finding time in your day to build your business, again, the worksheet is below. Check it out. Click it. Go sign up for it. I promise it's going to change your business life. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to take a look at your week. Okay? Do it every day. Write down things. It's going to be really annoying. I promise. It is going to be annoying because you have to track. Okay? You have to track things and see what it is you're doing during your day. It's like tracking your meals for the week. Really, really tedious, but it's going to be eye-opening. You're going to break things down individually, and I want you to identify the areas that you can eliminate. Eliminate the unnecessary, okay? In order to replace those activities with focused activities that are going to get you to achieve the bigger picture, okay? But you must remember, okay? We all have the exact same hours in the day. We do. You are no more busier than I am. I promise you. You are no more exhausted than I am. You are simply choosing to spend your day a different way than I am. And that's not, again, I'm not high and mighty. I am exhausted. This smile is a lot of CBD. No, I genuinely love doing what I'm doing. And this is a dedicated pocket of time. So I'm using my time wisely. But I promise you, there is cake on my face, there is stuff on my eyelashes to make it look like I'm not a night walker from whatever that show is, Game of Thrones. That is the only difference, is that I've got makeup on and a slapped on smile, but I am just as tired, I promise you. But this is a carved out time in my day dedicated to doing what it is that I do in my business. And you can do the same thing. Rather than saying, I just don't have time, or saying, I'm just so busy, I want you to try to find just 20 minutes in your day to begin cultivating what it's going to take to build your dreams. Now, you know my answer. You have to find time to run your business. Check it out below, link below. That's how I do it. It's not a secret. I don't keep secrets. If I know something in business, I share it. That's just how it is. I think everybody should be successful. I think every mom, if they want to, should be able to stay home with their kids. If they want to. If you want to go to work, that's fine. No judgment. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to leave my house. I am an introvert to the max. I will come on here and be friendly with you people. I don't want to go out in public and do it. I just don't want to. There's a lot of people. I'm not a peopling people person. So this is my introvert happiness heart, staying home with my kid and being present. I don't want to miss a thing. I just don't. And for the moms who go to work and they're like, oh my God, this is the best part of my day, is because I get quiet time. Kudos. Kudos, like no judgment whatsoever. But if you want to stay home and you want to build a business and you're just not sure how you're going to fit that into your day, I promise you have so much more time in your day than you think. Okay, you do. You really, truly do. You do. Stop giving me the devil eyes. I know that you do. If I can find time in my day, in my jam-packed homeschooling, errand running, grocery shopping, wasting time in the kitchen person day, can find time to run a successful business with clients coming in each and every month, you can absolutely do the same. I fully believe in you. If you want to jump on a free strategy call to see what it might be like for us to work together, I'll link that below as well. It's just bit.ly link at AHE strategy call. If you don't want to look it up, that's fine. But it's below, so check it out. But I want you to get to the point where you are running a successful business and you are mastering the art of making money on autopilot. If you don't know what that is, I'll link that below as well. Lots of links for you. A lot of free stuff, guys. Lots of free stuff. Take advantage of the free stuff and start running your life and your business successfully today. I'll see you guys next Monday. Goodbye.